Welcome, Chelsea fans. You are joining us in the convertible that we've christened Diego Costa because it's such a beast. We are stuck in traffic and to be honest with you, we are bored of playing I Spy. So we've decided to have a little chat about who we think Chelsea's biggest title challengers are going to be next season. And creatively, we're going to call it Chelsea's Challengers Chat. So Rory, kick us off, son. Who should we talk about first? Which team?
Do you know who I'm taking their challenge pretty seriously now?
Who?
It's painful to say it, but I'm going to have to. Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
I really believe that they've got it in them. This time last year, I said they were 3 players away from winning the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they've taken Petr Cech just really makes me think that they're at most now 1 more away from winning the league. I really believe it.
I mean, that's been a problem position for them, hasn't it? Ever since Seaman left, I can't think of
Yeah, I mean, you could argue a case for Jens Lehmann. He did win a double and stuff, but
yeah,
I'd agree with you.
He was a calamity, though.
He was a calamity because he was mental.
Yeah, he was like a sort of David James from the David James school of keeping.
Yeah.
So I think now they've got someone like Cech who you can just rely on.
Yeah, because it's not just his ability in between the sticks. It's his know-how. It's his knowledge on it. It's his will to win. It's how he knows how to win games that you're not entitled to win. Games that invariably Arsenal in the past would lose.
Yeah.
They're now going to have this font of knowledge as to how to get them over the line in those sort of games.
Yeah, and that's actually a knife to my heart because Cech has learnt all that at Chelsea.
Yeah.
And he's now going into the Arsenal changing rooms and giving away all the trade secrets that we've taught him over the years.
He's going to have his work cut out. I mean, don't get me wrong. Although I'm sure that Petr Cech has it in him, and he's a wonderful football player. He is definitely going to have his work cut out at Arsenal to kind of convince those players that they are winners.
Yeah. Now for the last sort of 10 years, I suppose, I've always gone into pre-season. You always think about Arsenal, but I've never been genuinely concerned about them.
Yeah, well, this is the one, isn't it? The reason that this is the one is Petr Cech. I think they've managed to get hold of arguably the best keeper in the league. I mean, that's not necessarily the opinion that I hold, but I think that it wouldn't be hard to make a case for Petr Cech being the best keeper in the league. I think the fact that they've got hold of him means when I said initially that I felt that they were 3 players away, I now don't even think it's as drastic as that. Yeah. Because not for 1 second, when I thought they were 3 players short, did I think that they were going to then sign a great keeper. I thought they were going to get an average keeper and therefore needed 2 more. The fact that they've pulled out the bag, one of the best keepers to have ever played in this league.
Clean sheet master.
Yeah, it really does mean that they are now 1 player, a centre forward, away from really launching a serious and sustained bid for the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, it's worrying. I mean, because historically Arsenal they always have a wobble, don't they? They always have brilliant purple patches where they sweep sides away. 6-7 weeks on the trot. Then they have a little wobble, and then they are pony for the next 5-6 weeks.
Yeah,
and their title challenge will capitulate during that time.
Definitely, we've christened it the Birmingham moment. It happened at Birmingham, didn't it? 2006 maybe, when William Gallas had a strop, and and I don't think they've ever quite recovered from that moment. I don't think they've ever quite got back on track from that. I think perhaps the belief has gone amongst the club. The fibre and the essence of any club is the fans.
Yeah.
I think the fans genuinely thought they were going to win the league that year, and when they didn't, I think it knocked their confidence.
Went out their sails
but equally, I feel like that confidence is back. If you just look at our success prior to winning the Premier League, we laid the foundations. We were winning FA Cup after FA Cup and League Cup, and then some European competitions. And the next step, the natural progression, was to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Sadly, Arsenal have now done the same.
Kind of built themselves back into that position.
They've laid the foundation. They've won 2 FA Cups back to back, which I'm not interested in anybody who tries to dismiss that. I think it's a wonderful achievement. I think that the FA Cup,
to dismiss the FA Cup.
Couldn't agree more. And the fact that Arsenal have won 2 on the spin is massive. And the next step for a team who wins 2 FA Cups is to at least launch a bid for the Premier League that is very genuine.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget their form in the latter half of last season. I think if the season ran sort of January to December, they may have even won the league.
I did see that. Yeah, if it was a calendar, if the league was judged over a calendar year, they were entitled to the to the trophy.
Yeah, I mean, Sanchez was a revelation. They've got Cech at the back. You said they're one striker, one centre forward away.
Yeah, I don't have
who would you see filling that spot, or who do you think?
Well, the word on the street.
What type of player?
My cousin's a cabbie in London. He's an Arsenal season ticket holder. He's getting on my case. He genuinely believes that Benzema is an option. And if they pull, it's Sanchez and Benzema up front with players like Ramsey and whoever pulling the strings, it's terrifying. And in that situation, you really would have to take them seriously. If it's not Benzema, which I actually don't believe it will be, or I choose to believe it won't be. If it's not him, can Giroud lead a line to the Premier League title? Perhaps not.
Yeah, I think Benzema and Giroud are in different leagues, really. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I think Giroud is a good player.
He's a good third choice, isn't he?
And,
he's a good third choice centre forward.
And he improved a lot last season, didn't he? But
yeah,
he's not one of your world-class strikers, I would argue.
I think anybody who would even suggest that would be insane.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, look, I mean, I suppose.
I think we need to put it out to the panel.
I was going to say, I suppose it's up to you guys now. What do you think? Do you agree that Arsenal are people we should be worrying about next season? If you do, leave us a comment below, and if you don't, do the same. We're still in traffic. We've got about another 70 odd miles to go. So we'll probably continue this chat in the Chelsea Challenger Chat Part 2. Join us there.
Thank you.